The passengers that were on the car where this incident happened are still being held here at the Amtrak station. As you can see over here, I'm going to push this camera over. There's an on-site Salvation Army feeding unit. And those who visit EB's says it's about more than picking a tree to decorate, but also to support a long-standing local business. And Marissa, he told her she would be next. Got in her car and chased the suspects down the road. It's something that police say they don't suggest anyone do. Coming down for an hour and I was able to make this snowball. Kim, is exactly that easy. Anyone can come to any of these locations and grab a book. The idea is to grab a book, read it, replace it. And I've been out here fighting with my umbrella, and as you can see behind me, that tent is one of a couple that have flown away since the game has even started. Yeah, you can't see behind me, but the water has gone all the way up the shore over to these volleyball courts over here. The volleyball court is swimming in water right now. Well, Marissa, tragic developments as we learn more about this incident. Brianna Williams is Michael's daughter. She told me her dad told her he felt someone was after him and that he wasn't sure he'd make it home back to Saginaw.
Really upset. We knew Mike needed help. In disbelief.
That's the reaction from Michael Williams' closest relatives tonight after they learned their dad and lifelong friend stabbed 4 passengers on a train heading home.
I have a friend who just didn't know how to handle life. So I found out about it on Facebook. See my dad's mugshot.
19-year-old Brianna Williams is in disbelief after her dad made national headlines. But it was this past Thursday that she says he first raised some eyebrows.
He had called me and was saying that he thought people were after him and he didn't think he would make it back to Michigan because somebody was going to end up taking him out and that he was going to call me for the last time.
It's a paranoia that his daughter and his friend agree he had experienced for years. Williams joined the Army in the 80s and served in Desert Storm.
Mike was one of those guys that, if Mike went to war, Mike was going to be at least one of the guys that came back. It's interesting because he did come back.
And even though he came back physically unharmed, he was never the same again.
Medication, I think it was for paranoid schizophrenia, and I think he had PTSD.
And lifelong friend Vaughn Nickelberry says those mental disorders could have caused Williams to trigger at any sound he heard on the train.
We don't know what happened. We're trying to figure out, what triggered it.
But both Nickelberry and Brianna want to make sure it's clear they're not making excuses for Williams.
None of his friends is justifying his actions by any means. Our heart goes out to the victim. Man, that's somebody's mother, that's somebody's son, that may be somebody's daughter or whomever. And
it's a vicious cycle for people who now have to live with a different paranoia because of a vet who, as friends and family say, didn't get the help he needed after serving our country.
We need to have more programs and more support for the veterans that come and serve their country and get back, and they get home and they don't have the proper support.
Nothing I've ever seen before. It's got to be like hurricane force winds.
Terry Kaufman headed here to Washington Park like many others to see Mother Nature at work, whipping up walls of water.
We came from Elkhart to see the great big waves on Lake Michigan.
And they got what they were hoping for, a showcase of wild wind, waves, and blowing sand. But police quickly took away their front row seats after the gusts gripped a lifeguard stand.
Blown over the building over there, the lifeguard stand, and now they won't let us on the beach because they're afraid that'll break apart.
After canceling trick-or-treating plans, Amber Hannell says she and her son came to the beach looking for an eerie sight.
It's so windy because it was with a tornado.
When asked if she feels a little crazy for facing Mother Nature's wrath, she said there is always someone chasing danger.
There's people that chase tornadoes.
These speculators got an eyeful. At times, the sand was blinding and the sleet felt like bullets. And Kaufman says the winter-like weather took no time getting started.
Rain, snow, it's almost feeling like sleet and hard pellets. Yeah, it came fast and it came furious. I hope this is not an indication of what our winter will be.